Hey guys. So this is a bunch of Pokemon cards I got recently. So these are from like packs I opened. I still have a bunch of like the trick or trade ones that I got like a whole packet, like a whole box of them. So I'm opening them slowly, and then there's some of these are from there. I love Misdreavus. So she's always a fun. Oh, and I love Screamtail too. Pikachu. I've never heard of that one. I don't really know that one. Pikachu. There's another one. I guess he's pretty popular because there's a lot of them. Gorgeous. Because I guess she's Gorgina. Okidzugi. Pheasantipity. Chandelure. Lampent. Gourgeist. And Pumpkaboo. And I have a Litwick somewhere. So I have the whole set of those too. And then... this is when I went to the mall and bought a bunch of bulk cards recently. Oh no, this is from a pack. Barbaracle. The rest of these might be from bulk that I just bought individually. Dusclops, Steven's Ball Toy, Palkia, Scraggy, Krogunk, Camerupt, Wormadam. I'm not going to read them all. That's annoying. Lapras EX. I don't remember, because I could have sworn I got this from someone in, like, a game store. Some kid gave it to me, because he was like, I only collect legendaries. So he gave me this. But that might be something I have elsewhere. Jaw Fossil, Amora, so pretty. I love her. Bunnelby. Yeah, some of these are probably from a pack. Hippopotas, Raticate, Pokepad, and Spritzy. I know people don't like Aromatisse, but I do. People are weird for not liking Aromatisse, basically. And then from the other place I went, and they all have like the prices on them, so, but you can still see them. This Wooper, they had a ton of these, so I think it was one of the ones that's in like a whatever it's called, you know, like the packs where they have like one out front where they like it's like guaranteed, because there was one like that they had a ton of, and I saw it on the like in the packs that were hanging up. So Woobat, I thought he was really cute. Sudowoodo, I remember Sudowoodo. I remember and like Silver coming across him, and like, you know, just like friends and everything. I don't know. I'm like rambling. I don't know, I just remember that event in Gold and Silver. Very well. Fletchling. It's cute. Aw, he's got little fire breaths. I didn't notice that, and it's like winter. Braviary. I like Gen 5. I didn't at the time. I think a lot of people didn't, because like we were kind of disappointed because none of our familiar Pokemon were in it. So it was like really weird. But looking back, I do like it, and I am nostalgic for it, and I would love to play it again. I'm so nostalgic for it, from like being originally from New York. It's like so nostalgic for me. Just seeing all those things, it kind of reminds me of home, even though I wasn't from the city. I was from like the island, Long Eyelash. Spearow, really cute. Don't add up all these, by the way, and be like, that's how much you spent on bulk. I don't care. No, it wasn't a lot. Boldore. I don't know. I don't remember why I got Boldore. Aside from the fact that I probably needed him for... Well, I want them all for my collection. I saw so many Roggenrola today at the card fair. And I even saw a Gigalith, I think. But I didn't get them, I don't think. Mienfoo, I just thought this art was really pretty. And again, like, Gen 5 nostalgia. Yanma. You'll see in the stuff from the card show today, there was, like, a lot of, like... I really looked for cards from back when I was originally collecting. So, like, I don't know, 2004 to, like, earliest 2010s. So I found a bunch of them. Purloin. Who does not love Purloin? I love Purloin. Houndour. Because I have a bunch of Houndooms from Trick or Trade, but I don't know if I do. I don't know if I have any Houndour. Durant. Because I actually got a Heatmore today, and I was like, I don't know if I have Durant, but I guess I do. Bronzor. It was 10 cents. I love Bronzor. It's one of the Gen 4 Pokemon that makes me so nostalgic. It's like, it epitomizes like the Gen 4 design that I just really love. Another purloin. Like just the color scheme of Gen 4 and everything is so classy and like, I don't know how to explain it. Gibble. Fletchender, because I got the previous evolution. Panseer, because I mean it's a pretty thing. Squavit, because I love squirrels. Breakson, because it's like my favorite line of starters from Gen 6. C-Dot. Uh-oh. A cat. Cat. He'll be back. He'll be back to chew on my flesh. Get out of there. You can't go in the bag. You can't go in the bag. You cannot go in the bags. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, I know. Okay, well, he's going to play with those. I'll keep an eye on him. So, C-Dot. Is this vintage? Like, is this old? No, 2025. But it has, like, an old look to it, which is why I liked it. Hatena, because I love Revolutionary Girl Utena. No further comment. Dynamo. Yeah, a lot of these are Gen 5 nostalgia for me, because I don't have a lot of Gen 5 cards. It was around, like, when I stopped collecting. Caterpie. I don't know why I got this one. I feel like I have a lot of Caterpies already. Yanmega. Drillbur, because he's basically the Gen 5 Sandshrew, and I love ground types anyway. I collect ground types. Like, you'll see a lot of Trapinch, too. I collect Trapinch. And you'll see a lot of Drillbur, too. Redeemable ticket. I just like the Pokemon events. Like, I was always interested in the events where you could go to, like, certain locations, like Fire and Leaf Green, because I never got them. So I was always like, ugh, it would be so amazing to go to Birth Island or whatever. Or, like, to get Ho-Oh and Lugia. And all that. Wurmple. Oh, and the old sea map from Emerald. There's just so much, like, mystery around that. It's just interesting. Wurmple. Growlithe, because I only have a Hisuian Growlithe before. Spiritomb, because I love Spiritomb. Peak Gen 4. Dewpider. I don't know, I think I just felt like I had to because I picked it up. Masquerain, because I'm always like, I don't know if I have Masquerain. I don't think I did before this, but it's one of my favorite. Like, I just love it. Another Breakson, because I guess I forgot about the original one. Or no, I think it was like, well, I picked the one I should pick the... I don't know. This is a really beautiful Duskull. I think I actually got another one of these today, because I didn't know I had a Duskull. Bill, because, you know, Fire and Leaf Green nostalgia. Doduo. I almost picked up a Dodrio today, but I didn't. I mean, I couldn't spend too much money, because a lot of stuff was, like, expensive. Coughing, because I was also looking for, like, the first couple series cards. Another Spearow. Oddish. I just like this kind of CGI look to it. Who's the illustrator? Keiji Kinabuchi. Lake Boundary, because, again, Gen 4. And I don't know, I just love the Lake Trio. I remember learning about them as they were coming out, and they didn't even have the English names yet. Another Caterpie, because, again, it was old. Smoochum, because I think I only had a Delta species Smoochum. Or I might not have had any. What do you... He is chewing on my flesh. Pokemon Trader. I don't know why I got this one. And then a Vintage Electrode. Which, I guess it's because I have a ton of Magnemite and Magneton. I don't have a ton of Voltorb Electrode. Okay, now let me see if he'll let me... Will you let me through? Will you let me through? Oh, no. No, he won't. Well, if you want to look at him... Oh. Okay, so I'm going to show first, like, the main thing. The main chase cards. I went there and I was like... So I went to a card show today. So all those are from a couple weeks ago. I went to a card show today and I quickly realized I need to get every Sandshrew I see. Not like doubles of like every single individual one, but like at least one of each kind, you know? So, and a lot of these have the prices on them too. Brock Sandshrew. It's vintage. I actually love the Sugimori cards. I know a lot of people don't like them. They think they're like lazy or something. But I just really like them. I don't know, I always thought they were fun. And I just love the old Sugimori Sandshrew art. Look at it, it's so cute. It's so dynamic. I think there's another Sugimori Sandshrew in here too. Another Brock Sandshrew. I love this one. I just think he's so cute. He's so cute in all his cards, but my cat's back. So he's probably going to start chewing on my flesh again. Sandslash. I also picked up all the Sandslashes I saw too. Sandshrew. And I might have some of these. Some of these might be duplicates. I don't care. Another Sandshrew. Another Sandslash. And this one I think is kind of... Yeah, 2007. Dang, I don't think I ever pulled that one back then. Another Sugimori Sandshrew. I love this one, and this is also 2007. It's from, like, the Diamond and Pearl era, I think. And then another Sandslash. I think yeah. Oh, this is back during the e-reader times. Back in, like, what is this? 2003. Dang. There's a Sandshrew that I think goes with this, because he's kind of in the same pose. And then, you guys are not going to believe this. PSA 8 Sandslash. First edition. From Fossil. 1999 Fossil. Like, come on. I think that's... Yeah, it's also a Sugimori, but, like... That's a win in my book, because I love the Sugimoris. There's something about using, like, the basic art. I don't know. Okay, he's gonna... This whole operation is about to... No. No. I just don't want him to, like... scatter a bunch of the cards or something, because I put a lot of them back in this. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness, I thought he had folded one of them. I would prefer not to have that happen. Okay, he's trying to get a wall hanging of mine. Anyway, here's Sandslash. You can tell I love Sandshrew and Sandslash. So, and then there's just a bunch of other these. I don't know. Do we have any fun stories? Ow. He's chewing on my flesh. Anyway, so a lot of these were bulk. I think they were all bulk besides the Sandslash. Hey, he's really going crazy. Okay, Ralts, Delta Species Ralts, and Delta Species Curlia. I freaking love Delta Species. It's so nostalgic for me because of, you know, that was what I, like, when I was really deep into it for the first time, you know, when I was first getting into Pokemon, I love Delta Species. So a lot of, like, the Gen 3... and some Gen 4, but Gen 3 especially is what I'm nostalgic for. Cards, games, you know. But Illumise, 2005. Just something about the art from those times, too. Koki Saito. Another Masquerain. Again, I think 2006. A lot of these are 2006, aren't they? Bulbasaur. This is, like, one of my favorites. There's also the one where he's laying on his back and he's, like, sleeping. I don't know, I always love the color scheme of that one. But, I don't know, just something about this, like, pencil-y, like, chalk zone illustration is just so cute to me and nostalgic. Anorith, Delta Species. It's one of those Delta Species where, like, it's still the same type. Like Sandslash. I actually have a Delta Species Sandslash that I think my parents got for me for a birthday years and years ago. And it's in, like, a sleeve and everything. It's, like, really nice, but... So I'm not going to take it out of the sleeve. Drillbur, again, and it's Yukimori. Everyone loves Yukimori. Mareep. I got a bunch of Mareeps, too, but this is so pastoral. With the little farmhouse and the lake and everything. I love it. Another Pokemon that I love is Murkrow. Kind of a counterpart to Misdreavus. But... So that's, like, you know, I just love them. Murkrow. There was a Honchkrow I almost got, but it was... I put back a lot of the more expensive ones. Larvitar. I got to go through, like, binders, and I love people's Pokemon binders. Like, I love, like, how floppy they were. And, like, I don't know. I would love to have a binder like that. I'm gonna have to look to see if I can get one for cheap. Yeah. And Larvitar is another one of my favorites. Like, of course, he is ground type. But also... For a couple of years when I was a kid, I used to love to, like, I would go for Halloween as Larvitar. I just randomly decided one year, I want to be Larvitar for Halloween. And I was like, okay, you know, so my dad made me the costume, and I used it a couple of years in a row. So he's very important to me for that reason too. And I actually didn't realize how iconic, when I got this, I'm glad I did, because I didn't realize how iconic the Argyle was with him. So... I think he's really cute. I like that. I think it's creative. Wailmer. I'm almost certain this is the same illustrator as that one Bulbasaur from before. Oh my gosh. Sumiyoshi Kizuki. Sumiyoshi Kizuki, yeah. Another illustrator that I love. Apparently. Trapinch, again. I love Trapinch. Ground types, you know, I love Trapinch. Ponyta. I just thought this one was so pretty. And it is 2009, okay. Yeah, a lot of the more recent ones that I found, like recent bulk cards, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be able to find this again. Like if it said like 2026 on the card, I was like, yeah, I can open this in a pack. Like, or I can get it from the mall one of these days. I'll go in and check out their bulk and they'll have it. Like, because people are still opening them. Hariyama, because Makuhita is another Pokemon that I love. Mischievous, okay. This isn't the weird Mischievous, but I got a bunch of Mischievous and Miss Magius too. That was another thing that I was like just grabbing automatically. So, but this is like one of the first cards. Like, I remember as a kid being like, I wish I could remember what my first card was. Like, even back then I was like, I was nostalgic about it. And I wanted to know, like how you want to know what your first catch is in a game. And this was the only thing I could come up with. It's one of the first ones I remember getting. So, it was either that or I think a Ditto, like maybe a Yukamori Ditto. Anyway, gosh, there's so many to go through. There's so many. Gibble, because I thought it was so cute. Delta Species Vibrava, to go with my Trapinch collection. I don't know if I have this one or not. I probably do, but now I have two. Another really pretty Duskull. And this isn't even Yukamori, it kind of looks like clay. And it might be. But this is Sachiko Adachi. Look at that. It's so arts and crafts. It's so like, I can't even explain it. It's almost like Kirby's Epic Yarn, you know? It's like, it's just really out of the box illustrating. I really love it. This Slowpoke I had to get. I don't think I have a Slowpoke yet. I might. But anyway. I mean, come on, look at him. He's so cute. Who's the illustrator? Sumiyoshi Kizuki. Wasn't he... That was the same person who did the Bulbasaur and stuff that I liked. Yep, okay. New favorite illustrator unlocked, I guess. And of course, everyone loves Tomokazu Kamiya. I don't know if I got any of his, though. I'll have to see. Because I have a bunch. Slugma. Again, another Sugimori, but I love Slugma. He's so cute. He's so cute. And... check it out. Oh. This isn't the one. I got a really cool sleeve. With one of these. It just, you know, came in it. This one I thought was it because it does have like a kind of a, I don't know if you can see or if you can hear it, but it had kind of a different texture on the back. This goofy looking horsey. So cute. Was it Miki Tanaka? Yeah. I mean, look at it. It's like construction paper. I love it. I love it so much. It's so whimsical and bubbly. I mean, literally. And cute. When's this from? 2000? Okay. It kind of reminds me of the custom PC wallpapers in like Emerald. And how you had to like... and how you had to like go to that house in Rustboro and like put in some, like, there was this guy who was trying to come up with something to make his daughter laugh because she kept like, I don't know, throwing a rattle at his head or something. And what you had to do is go on this website and design the custom PC box that you wanted. And he would and it would give you a code to put in there, and then you'd get the custom PC box. I wonder what mine looks like. Because I know I did it like multiple times. But I think you only have one at a time. I don't know. Jigglypuff. It's a vintage... I don't know if I have Jigglypuff. Oh my gosh, there was an Igglybuff I wanted so bad. And it turns out it was like $13. So... I didn't get it. But I'll be on the lookout for it. It's $13. Yeah, this one has the same texture. I thought it was the one I was looking at. Okay, they kind of all do, so this must have been from a place that used those ones. Farfetch'd. I remember this one from my childhood. I definitely had this. I thought it was so cute. This was how actually, it might be in my binder still. Like, it might not be lost in the basement or something. I might actually know where this is. But this is how I learned the word thwart. I saw that and I was like, there's no way that that's an English word. And it turns out it is. I have so many memories of, like, how I learned specific words, or just, like, early memories with specific words. Like, I was thinking about that today. I have so many specific memories of words and how I learned them. Anyway, so that was fun. But that's how I learned the word thwart. Completing the evolution line with Flagon. Another 2003 e-reader card. So cute. I don't know. It's just nostalgic for me. I love them so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got 2 German cards today. Dunkles Duflor. Dark Gloom. I don't know. It means so much to me to get German ones. I have a German signature somewhere from a birthday when I was really young. I actually got a French Oddish today too, so we'll see that soon. Oh no, I see it now. It's a Ledian. But it means so much to me to get German ones because I'm learning German. Guxi Clack. Oh my gosh, and I love the illustration too. Like, I don't know, it's choreographed. Like, I just love how you can make a scene out of, like, clip art, if you want to call it that. Pokemon 5 étoiles. I don't know. 5-star Pokemon. I don't know what that means. I don't think the English ones have that. Bidoof. Just so quintessentially, like, 2007 TCG to me. It makes me so nostalgic for when I was collecting those cards in 2007. When, oh my gosh, when the Diamond and Pearl cards first came out. I was so freaking excited. And our neighbor, like, told us, like, he hadn't gotten any yet, and he was offering us 2 of his cards for one of our new ones, one of our Diamond and Pearl ones. And, I mean, we thought it was a good trade, but my mom said that we were scammed. I don't know. Looking back, I don't know how I ever, like, I'm so sentimental about, like, my things, like, things that I own. I don't know how I ever traded Pokemon cards. Like, that my parents bought me. Anyway. Victini. Because I do want to collect a bunch of legendaries. Oh, is this supposed to be like that? Only the edges are... Oh, no, never mind. It just wasn't showing up on camera. I thought only the edges had the hollow, but they don't. Okay. Would you look at that? Another Drillbur. Another cute ground type. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like all gonna fall down. So yeah, you know what? It is all gonna fall down. So let me move that and start a new pile. Dunsparce, and I love these ones that are like signed by like championship players. That's so 2004. The design on the back. I still have some of my 2005 and 2006 ones, or maybe 2006 and 2007. Anyway, and I love Dunsparce. He's one of my favorites. Miss Magius. Mysterious Message. Miss Magius is so cute. She's like so Florence Welch, isn't she? Florence Welch would have one of these. She'd have a Miss Magius. Another Miss Magius EX, and this is definitely a newer card. Yeah, it says 2025, I'm pretty sure. I can't really see. I don't know why. Ampharos. One of the reasons I got this is because I also got a Jasmine trainer card, because Jasmine reminds me so much of Joanna Newsom. I don't know why, she just reminds me of Joanna Newsom, and Jasmine has an Ampharos, so obviously I had to reunite them. Another Delta species. This one's Tailo. I think this was like the first one that I pulled from one of the binders, like one of the tables in which this was the first one I pulled. Okay, these two, get ready, these two I got from the same person as the PSA 8 Sandslash. 2008 Munchlax. I remember this card. Munchlax is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Like, I literally have the Build-A-Bear Munchlax. I love Munchlax so much. He was a huge character in my... I'm not gonna call it fanfiction. Like, my talking Pokemon universe. He was, like, a recurring side character who, like, yeah, I don't know. I really want to look through my old stories and stuff and see if there's anything that I can, like, react to. Anyway, that'll be fun. Oh my gosh, and then this one, I saw a regular one, and then he was like, I have a hollow one in one of my binders, like in another binder. And then I had to, like, sit there and think about, okay, do I want this one or the hollow one? So I took the hollow one, and you're not ready. You're not ready for what I now own. I'm gonna give you a little hint.
Shirts.
Okay. Sorry about that. Literally making it more suspenseful. So this is a 2016 version, but I'm glad that I have it. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna show you. I am the proud owner of Imakuni. Tell me that's not crazy. Lifetime achievement. Lifetime achievement right here. Anyway. Okay, and then there's more. Obviously. Dunkles Radical. So, is this even official? I don't know, it just doesn't look like Shinichi Yoshida. I don't know. It just doesn't look like one of the normal art styles that I'm familiar with. But anyway. So yeah, obviously this is a German Dark Radicate. And this I got at the same place where I got a whole stack for, like, easily, like, I don't know, 15 or 20 cards for $4. And she, like, threw in a couple of others because they were, like, less than $1. So she's like, I'll just throw them in to the $4 stack. And then this one, she was like, if you can teach me something in German, I'll give this to you. Like, so instead of, so yeah. So ultimately, I just taught her how to say viel Spaß, which is, like, have fun. So she's like, do you know any German? I'm like, I'm learning it. She's like, teach me something in German and you can have this. So I did. Anyway. Old Eevee. I don't know how this was part of the $4 stack. Look at it. I mean, I'm sure it's, like, it's not in mint condition or anything, but it's from, like, what is it, Fossil? It's from, like, the 90s. It's, like, the first series. It's crazy. Huntail. Gen 3 nostalgia. Because I don't have any of this line. Or I didn't before today. Flaffy. Because after getting all those... Well, this is before I got Ampharos, but I mean, for all the Mareeps I have, I should have a Flaffy. And this one's so pretty. Like, look at the background. I get cards mostly for the art. Or just, like, if it's a Pokemon that I like. I don't know. Art is, like, one of the huge considerations I get for Pokemon. Which is why I got this Miltank. That's why I got this Miltank. Because look at it. It's so autumny. I don't even think it's that... Yeah, no, it's only from last year, but it's a really cool texture, too. Milk cow Pokemon. This is one I really think Joanna Newsom would have a Miltank. It's probably because of that line in Sapo Kanakan where she says, where work might count, but people, like, mishear it as where I walk my cow. So I totally do think that she would have a Miltank. I think she would have a cow. I don't know. Also because there's that Miltank farm right outside of Olivine City, which is, like, where Jasmine is. I don't know. Where Jasmine is a gym leader. And again, Jasmine reminds me so much of Joanna Newsom for whatever reason. Bellsprout, love. I don't have a Bellsprout. So I had to get that one. I think I have a Victory Bell. Or a Weepin' Bell. I think I got a Weepin' Bell. I don't know if I showed it already, but... Anyway, this vintage Frostlass. It's not vintage, oh my gosh, it's 2016. I was thinking it was like 2007, and I was like, it's not vintage. I don't know, is that considered vintage? But, you know, and it's a little messed up. So it's one of the reasons I had to get it. Also, she's really beautiful. I never noticed she has little hexagons. But I love Frostlass. Really cute. Oh, I have another member of that line in here as well. Probopass, Japanese Probopass. one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. I remember when we first discovered it, we were like, my brother and I were, we thought it looked like a street sweeper. Like, because, you know, the first time you see a new Pokemon, you're like, what is that? Especially as a kid, you're like, this doesn't compute with anything that I already possess in my brain, so, I don't know. Just remembering, I literally have a memory of, like, the first time I saw Gastrodon, it had 3 forms. And they were different colors. I could have sworn, but I don't know. I could be very wrong. I probably am. Remoraid. Look at this beautiful art. Mantine is one of my favorite Pokemon, so obviously I have to get a Remoraid too. One of the ones I forgot to look for today was Delta Species Mantine, because that's like one that I remember from my childhood, and I love it, because I love Mantine, and I love Delta Species, and it had such a pretty art, and the yellow of the card, I don't know. I loved it. So I have to check in the basement. I probably have a ton of cards down there, and I don't even know. I know I do. Oh, Erica's Weepin' Bell. See, I knew I got a Weepin' Bell. I love this art. Oh my gosh, look at that! It's almost like photorealistic flowers, and then they put Weepin' Bell in there, and kind of blurred the flowers. Atsuko Nishida. Okay. Oh my gosh, Chinese Espeon. Sigh. Yeah, I want to get at least one of each of the evolutions. And this one has just such beautiful art. And then Chinese Sylveon. Again, really beautiful. Look at that freaking texture. I mean, come on. And you didn't think I was going to get it? Like, come on. Beautiful art, beautiful texture. Come on. Really pretty Korean giraffe rig. I saw this art a few times, and, like, obviously I have to get it. You know? I mean, look at that art. Shinji Kanda. Okay. It's so folkloric, which makes sense for giraffe rig. I don't know. I feel like a lot of folkloric motifs have, like, equine animals. I don't know. Are giraffes considered equine? Anyway, but he is kind of horse. Like, oh my gosh. This artist, I just discovered. I never knew that this existed. It's like crocheted Pokemon models. Look at that. I need to learn how to do that. I knit. I don't really crochet yet, so. Another one, obviously, is a Trapinch. There were a whole bunch of these. I only got 3. And Chimecho. Look at that. It's so freaking, it's so arts and craftsy. When's this from? 2020. It's so nice. I love it so much. Chimecho's another one that I love. Oh my gosh, and she's like attached to a branch. She's just floating around in the wind. I remember James and his Chimecho in Gen 3 in the anime. This is one of the reasons I love Chimecho. And okay, I have a few more cards. This was from a guy who actually he let me look at his personal collection. I was like, are these for sale too? Or are these your personal? Like, are these just yours? And he's like, they're just mine. It was really cool. I don't remember what I was gonna say, but he had a lot of evolutions. He's like, I mainly collect evolutions, and he did have a really impressive collection. I'm surprised I didn't get any Leafeons today, cause like from his binder I saw they had so many nice Leafeon cards in existence. But look at this freaking Badoo. I just got stuff from like his $10 and under binder. Look at this freaking Badoo. Like, obviously I wasn't going to put anything back. Because, like, the stuff that was, like, $9 or $10 was so pretty. But, like, look at this freaking Badoo. Oh my gosh. And then for all those Drillbur that I have, I need this funky, you know, Excadrill with clay. I think that's his name. Clay. Oh my gosh, and it has the star. Oh, it just has the 1 star in the bottom. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of my TCG besties can help me out. Look at this freaking Mystery Vis. When was this from? This year? I don't even care. Obviously, I was like avoiding a lot of the newer cards because, again, I know I could get them. But look at that. Obviously, I need that, right? Obviously. Meanwhile, 20. No, is that 2022 or 2011? I think it's 2011. I love how the steel types. I don't know if they still do, but they had these like lines in them. So, the kind of diagonal like lines. But anyway, Meanwhile, I can't even tell what's happening in this picture, like what its head jaws are doing. But anyway, Meanwhile's another one I really love. I love her design. So obviously I had to get this one because it's $1, first of all. And I don't have one. Here's Miss Jasmine. Jasmine's gaze. Joanna Newsom also has gaze. No further comment. No, but I don't know. She just gives me that, like, California granola mom vibe. Like, heart-playing mom from California who, brings granola bars to the kids' sporting events. Like, I don't know. Because she brings granola bars. Heatmore. Oh my gosh, this is what I was talking about. I love Heatmore. I know people hate Heatmore. I don't know why. First of all, it's a full art. Look at how pretty that is. Second of all, I love Heatmore. And I hate that in Gen 5 you couldn't get him until right before, like, basically Victory Road. I don't know. I just remember being where you can get him and I was, like, so excited. I remember catching my Heatmore in Gen 5. I don't know. I love him. I just love his design, He's like a little anteater. So cute. Another Espeon. Because again, like, he was the guy who collects a lot of evolution. So I was like, well, I should get an evolution here. Obviously not from his personal binder, but Plusle, more Gen 3 nostalgia. And I don't have Plusle or Minun. And I always kind of felt like I always wished that they would make more on this theme. So, like, multiplication and division, because I didn't really understand that it's, like, positive and negative charge. But at least give us, like, a neutral charge, like an electron or whatever. Oh my gosh, this is one that I've wanted ever since I found out about it a couple weeks ago. I mean, I'd seen it before, but I found out recently that it's supposed to be based on Avatar The Last Airbender. So I was like, well, I need it. And now I have it. Because I think I already have a Hoot Hoot, but obviously I needed that one. Look at this freaking Full Heart Bronzor. 2024. Again, it's very recent. I don't care. I wanted it. It is so beautiful. Look at the colors. It almost looks like colored pencil. It probably is. I don't know. It just gives me that vibe. Oh my gosh. There's a little bird cage. I didn't notice. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot to notice in these. And then the final one. I teased this earlier when I said I had another Pokemon in the Frostlass family. Look at this adorable full art Snorunt. Snorunt's another one. He's so cute, and he was also in my Pokemon, like, talking Pokemon universe. So, and it's just so cute. It reminds me of Legends Arceus, like that area with all the snow. But yeah, that's the last one, and then 2 bonuses. Okay, first of all, the last table I went to. With 2 purchases, you get this bag from Pokemon Center Japan. So I don't know if, like, they went to Japan and got these. But what they had, what I got 2 of, was plushes. Cubchoo, I have loved since he was announced in Gen 5. And ever since then, so since, like, what, 2010? I've wanted a plush of him. I don't even think we knew his English name yet, and I wanted a plush of him. And now I finally have one. Because I just thought, he's so freaking adorable, So now I have the Sitting Cuties one. And then a little Mew keychain. I adore Mew. Mew is one of my favorites. So, and it's like a keychain. It has a little pokeball clasp down the side. It's so pretty. They were kind of expensive, and like you have to understand, okay? Anyway, Mew says goodbye. Mew says, hang in there, kitty cat. Yeah, so it was a really good day.